Okay guys, as always, I do this very rarely, but today's reading is one of the must-watch, especially if you are into like manifestation and things like this, because for those of you who's been working very hard on changing, completely transforming your reality, there is a very strong message here. You manifest in victory, and it is a process for you here. It's something that we went very deep into it, so just wanted to throw it out there. Thank you guys. Now let's do your reading. Hello Scorpios, what is up? What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Let's do your reading today. I'm actually recording this. I don't think it's going to be posted on 11/11, but I'm recording this on 11/11. So powerful energies we're connecting with today. And before we get started, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And quick announcement, 2023 reading, private reading for your astrology, personalized tarot for the year is almost sold out. So if you wanted to book that, now is the time. I'm going to be taking a bit of a break in December, first 2-3 weeks. I'm not sure for how long really. So if you want to get that one, do get it now, because I might renew it, but I'm not sure, like later on, if it's in January, February only. So this is like the last chance to get it. And also we added a listing for those who just have one question. Like it shouldn't be like a huge obviously question, like, but some simple question that you have, some specific question you have. There is now also a listing added to my Etsy shop where you can ask me just one question. Now this one is just a few available, so this one's sell out really quickly. So yeah, if you wanted that one, it's there too. What else? Everything else is in the description box. Everything else yeah, is, you can find it there. Whatever is in our Etsy shop right now. So thank you guys for sitting through this announcement, and let's get started. Let's get right into your reading. There's some packages I think also still open in my Etsy, but yeah, I will be taking a break in December. So yeah, November right now when I'm posting this is the time to book whatever you need. So just giving a heads up. Anyway guys, let's see my Scorpios, what's going on. We still have Venus in your sign. So much transformation I feel like is happening right now for Scorpios. Like you're really, I feel like the old you is gone right now, and you have a chance right now. You have opportunity right now to completely renew yourself. And when I say renew yourself, it could be things like the way you see yourself, your brand, your self-concept, for those of you who are into manifestation, your finances, your love life, your relationship with someone. Like let's just say you want to renew things. Things could be renewed. Also we have here Justice with the King of Swords. Whatever decisions I feel like being made right now, everything is going to be fairly, I feel like fairly decided. I'm not sure what it means. Anyway, let's see Scorpio. Let's see what you guys are giving us today. I feel like, yeah, you're going to complete again. Transformation is such a like I'm tired using this word, but this is like on another level, I feel like. And in a way, like people who chose to incarnate as Scorpios, whether Sun, Moon, Rising, or even Venus, chose to experience transformation. And it's not always like a bad thing, like, oh my God, things were bad before. It's a constant transformation to even higher levels. So the way we think about it, I feel like is important too. Anyway, let's see. Cards keep shuffling. Okay, we have here Four of Cups. I feel like this is interesting, actually. It's you. It's not another person. It's you. I feel like you right now, like you're entering a time of your life where there's a lot of different things offered to you. I see you here sitting under the tree. So we forget very often about the Four of Cups that the most actually important part of this card is the meditative state. So it's not necessarily, oh, opportunity missed or opportunity gone or whatever. It's first and foremost the meditative state. Many people also kind of forget that there's different ways to interpret the Four of Cups card, and it's something that I always teach my students who work with me, whether private students or even if you watch my tarot class, which by the way is available as well on Vimeo, like for streaming. Many people forget that it's like we have to constantly train our mind to not just see things in the same way. And one of the things that I teach my students is how to constantly generate new messages and new ways of looking at even the same tarot cards. Like there's a reason why we can use, like I can read the same tarot cards over and over again, and very often I read them completely differently. It's because I've trained my mind to be able to, be flexible like that. Here, what I'm seeing is that Unlike normally, I would interpret Four of Cups as that, yeah, you're kind of, not sure whether you want to take opportunity or not. I actually feel like you have manifested certain opportunities for yourself, and you're in the process of manifesting another one. So I see this cup being offered here as not just some kind of opportunity offered, but you're not seeing. No, I see you here sitting under this tree, so to say, in meditative state, meditating on a new opportunity. So whatever it is, whether it's about work, money, business, love, something you want to create in your life, you're in the process of literally manifesting it, as they say, out of thin air. So maybe there was like no opportunity for, new business or career or something, and out of nowhere, through your imagination, through your mind, I feel like you're manifesting it. So I'm not interpreting here Four of Cups like it normally would be. I'm interpreting it as a manifestation. Like you're manifesting a new opportunity, a new beginning, a new love, or a renewal of love in the existing relationship. That's pretty cool. Let's see what else. Okay, we have here Five of Wands. I also feel like there is something within you where you have not decided 100% how you want things to be, or what exactly it is you want, because there's some kind of, I feel like a little bit, for maybe just some of you, of inner conflict that's happening inside, maybe conflicting desires, conflicting dreams, or something like that. And I feel like for you it's very important right now to see your mind, to see yourself, to see different elements in your life as something that's all divinely orchestrating, like is existing in harmony and peace within, and that everything you want actually supports one another. Like maybe you've been thinking like, oh my god, if I want, like if I, let's say, start a new business right now, I'm not gonna have time for this and that. But try to start thinking of your desires and of your energy as how everything is in this harmony, everything supports each other, everything is in this like perfect dance, basically perfect harmony with each other. And I feel like it's all your internal stuff. I also feel like you might be finding yourself in a situation where there is a lot of chaos around you. Now again, it doesn't have to be connected to your life. It could be just state of events in the world, right? We live in a crazy time, I don't have to tell you that, where there's so much going on, chaos, and everyone's saying something and everyone is doing something, and your solution to this energy is to not disengage from chaos. Just look at this as like distant movie, like it's not even happening. Take a step back and meditate on what you've already manifested. Maybe you already have like 2 super nice cars, I don't know, or a nice house, whatever it is, as little or as huge is the blessing you already manifested. Even if it's just like you woke up and you're like, well, I can breathe today, I'm alive, and like, the sky is blue, so to say. Like whatever it is, like get back into the state of gratitude. And I know this is like a reading where like I'm not really reading it the way I normally am, but I really think that's gonna help here to someone a lot, especially because I'm recording this on November 11 today. Get back basically into looking for everything you've already manifested, everything, because you've already created something in your life. And start thinking, instead of engaging with whatever the noise around you is, disengage from it, pull back, from the noise, and instead focus on what is it you want to be manifested in your existence. This is beautiful energy here, very interesting. Again, would never normally interpret Four of Cups or Five of Wands like that, but this is how we do it here. I also feel like time is running out for something, not sure what it is. Not for you, I feel like maybe it's about to come, I'm not sure. 2 of Pentacles. Interesting, very interesting cards for you today. And the most interesting part is that I'm not interpreting them the way I normally would. That's even more fun here. All right, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this 2 of Pentacles, because I think it's pretty significant here. You might find yourself in a time right now where there's so much stuff going on. Maybe you're very busy even as well here with the 2 of Pentacles. There's suddenly a lot of things unfolding, a lot of things going on, and you're just trying to find balance within it. Again, the first card coming up is 4 of Cups is, I think, not bad at all, because this meditative state, this inner stillness, is what's going to take you further than even taking action at the moment is. Because for you right now, really, if you can right now just focus on not necessarily even doing something out of this world, but sometimes the biggest, especially with Mars in Gemini, like we have right now, which is also moving retrograde. Jupiter is retrograde in Pisces now too. Sometimes with energies like this, it's not about trying to make some kind of huge breakthrough, but the breakthrough that you want to achieve is actually achieved by you maybe taking a very small action, or just really, instead of trying to figure out your whole life out in this exact specific moment, instead of that, maybe for you just to be very stable and, you know, like in this kind of like Two of Pentacles, sort of this like stay sort of like maintain your current position, and it's gonna take you and gonna bring you breakthrough much further, is if you right now try to do something super risky, is what I'm seeing. And yeah, look at this Knight of Wands at the bottom of the let me see, a bunch of cards fell out, but it's too many. Let's see what I saw. Five of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Hierophant, Ten of Pentacles, Three of Cups, King of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, so it's like everything you want, I feel like, is in the process of being created. You might not see it, and it might be like, you might see sometimes these glimpses of reality was showing you like, yeah, you're on the right path, but then you're like, oh my god, but what is about all this like craziness that's happening around me? And all they say right now, don't even mind it. Don't even pay attention to it. Pay attention to what's in front of you. Pay attention to what you currently are creating. That's, look at this, you're showing up in this reading. Transformation, because transformation is happening, and things are not going to be, I feel like, the same again, because there is almost something like happening so much in terms of like behind the scenes with the Temperance card, where you are transcending, I feel like, a current or present circumstances that might have been less than ideal, and you're walking away also from, I feel like, you're walking away from, from the problems, from any kind of troubles in your life. You're walking away from it. You are just, it's like it's done. The old life as you knew it, maybe the old self, the old ideas about something, it's like, it's no more. And again, Four of Cups here is the most important card, because I feel like you right now, instead of engaging with craziness that may be like around you, everyone is worried, what's next, what's this? What you're doing is you're looking at what you've already created, what already worked, and what is the next thing that you're going to bring to yourself. Being completely, I feel like, not affected, not bothered, not engaging with anything that doesn't serve your vision. It's almost like you understood just how much power you have when it comes to creating your own reality. You went back to basically being very, very in your power. You understood something very deep here. All right, let me see. And it has to do, I think, with South Node in Scorpio too as well. It has to do, I think, for a lot of you guys watching this, most of you, I think, not all, I understand not all, there's all age groups, but for a lot of you, I think, Pluto, you have natal Pluto in Scorpio. Most of us do, like I have natal Pluto in Scorpio. And I think, like, especially if you have already experienced South Node going over your natal Pluto, or experiencing it now, or about to experience, yes, South Node and Pluto can shake things up, but ultimately I think it's showing you something about yourself that you forgot or didn't even think was there. It's showing you something right now about your Plutonian side, about you, once again, not being scared of, like, when the sun is down right here, when it's dark, for most people it's shock and it's panic, while you are the one who can see through, almost like you're the one who can see in the eye of the storm, like a true Scorpio really usually can. Now let's see what's going on with your love life, because I feel like this is general energy. Ooh, Hierophant. Ooh, Devil. Ooh, Five of Cups wants to show up. Should we take it as reverse? I'm not reading reversals, but let's put it up right. But it wants to show up reversed. Let's see. We have Three of Swords, the Emperor, Ten of Cups. This is like a true Scorpio reading about love life. All right, let's talk about this. The way I see it is like this. With the Hierophant to the Devil, if you've been in some kind of tie, in some kind of situation, again, I'm not seeing this specifically as about one specific person in your life. I see it as more, there has been like almost a bondage, if you will, to unhealthy patterns, to maybe disappointments, And sometimes when we have a deeply stored memory of something where we always feel rejected, or we always feel, I don't know, like that we're just in a shitty situation in love, it tends to recreate itself. This is true. Like, it's, we can, of course, you can always like be, oh, I'm hoping I'm gonna meet this amazing person who is just gonna save me, turn my life around, and prove me that good people exist. Of course this can happen, I'm not saying this cannot, but I think that rather like relying on that, it's much better to understand that you have the power to rewrite your own history, transform yourself, transform your belief system. I feel like when it comes to love and relationships here especially, and also even when you are like, well, like maybe even how you feel about your own role in relationships. I feel like very often it's interesting, and I've seen this definitely with myself first and foremost, and also with a lot of people I've worked with over the years. I've seen this many times, especially with my like Scorpio clients, and again with myself too, that we have this kind of belief system about ourselves, right? That like, oh, we can get anything done, we can transform through anything. But like when it comes to love, again, not everyone is like that, but a lot of people, again, that I talked to are like, well, but just with love, it's this and this and that. So it's almost like consciously giving power away, almost like being like, yeah, I can manifest anything, I can do anything, but oh yeah, this is where I have issues. So maybe changing even that belief that, oh, with this area I have issues, and instead being like, no, in love as well, I'm a freaking, I don't know, miracle maker in my own life. I manifest anything I want in my love life. I have now created a completely different direction in which my love life is going, and I don't care like what your age is, where you are. I've seen, honestly, like I'll be honest, I've seen people do things like that you would not believe, even I, when I was like, is this for real happening? But when you see this, it kind of like brings you faith too. So I really feel like you step into the emperor in your own life to say, hey, this I don't want anymore. What I want is this, and this is what I'll get. Because I do feel like with the Hierophant here to the Ten of Cups being in the corners of your reading, you always knew that you are meant for amazing love and relationship, but for whatever reason, maybe because you did have negative experiences, it kind of became a pattern that kept you creating yourself, and all you needed to do, and maybe even all you need to do in this moment, is to tell yourself that this you reject, this will never happen to you again. You will create, and you will experience something completely different. Something really, really deeply is happening right now, and again, especially because North Node and Uranus is still in your 7th house, in the sign of Taurus. Mars is your ruling planet, is in the 8th house, going through transformation. It's almost like we've been going as Scorpios through this transformation since at least July. It was before, but since at least July of last year, there has been this journey of where it's like relationships, people we attract, the way we are in the relationships is not the same anymore. But it's almost like when Mars was going direct, we've made some progress. Maybe we've even manifested new relationship or new people in our life, or started acting a different way. And now that Mars is going retrograde, it's almost like a bit of a test or a checkup or something. Like, have you actually integrated that lesson? Are you actually in this completely new dynamic? Are you not entertaining certain situations, certain people, certain things you've entertained before? So something like that. Now, let's see, who are you connecting with? Again, today reading is different than before, than how we usually do it. We see Page of Swords. We also have King of Cups. You do have someone here who loves you. We have Justice. We have the Two of Cups. Definitely, like, you keep getting, actually in a previous reading too, you got the Two of Cups, I think, for your person twice. The Hermit. I'm hearing there's someone who is patient with your transformation. We have Page of Pentacles. Interesting that Page and Page are on both sides for this person. Bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot, Nine of Pentacles underneath. Let's talk about this. I actually want to clarify, I'll be honest, I want to clarify the Page of Swords because it doesn't, not to say it doesn't make sense to me, but it kind of, I'm not sure about this card. Why is Page of Swords the first card for this person? Ten of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, the Empress. The way I'm getting it here, they can be up and down with their communication, probably because Page of Swords is here. It's not very clear always how Like I also see, okay, a message for someone here. If let's say you had misunderstandings with this person before, I see someone here has Chiron and Gemini. It's you or your person, most likely your person. If there's been misunderstandings with this person before because of communication, I feel like it's gonna really go through complete turnaround, because from the 5 to the 10 of Pentacles and the Empress, things really improve. So maybe that's also kind of like, maybe, I'm just gonna say it out there, maybe because we read 4 of Cups here as a manifestation card. For some of you, maybe you manifest a change in how this person communicates. Like maybe they are someone who's not very good at expressing their feelings, or whatever it is. Like whatever it is, the change of communication you want to manifest in them, I see like it's working. And with the King of Cups too, there is something here where, let's just be honest, like a person really does have feelings here, like is all about love. They are all about connection. The more you transform as well, the more you rewire your belief system, I feel like, about love too, the more in love they become. The more also you cultivate inner peace internally, regardless of what's happening also in your physical reality at the moment, the more they become in love with you. I also see here, how does justice work here? Let me clarify justice. What is justice about? This, I feel like it's, yeah, look at this, 2 of Pentacles. If there's been lack of balance before, which also, like, if there's been like a lack of balance which caused disappointments, it's now, with Justice card, it's now balanced, because Justice literally represents that Libra scale. It is balanced now. With the Hermit card, there is something about this person, if you're not with them, that they are understanding that this is special. This is not something that they will ever come across again. I'm not sure what it means. And Page of Pentacles here, for those of you who with the 8 of Cups were like, listen, I need my space, I need my time, I need to figure something out for myself. With the Page of Pentacles, there's something here being offered. Let me clarify Page of Pentacles. Yeah, look at this, Page of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Look at this, yeah. Whatever, basically what's offered here is whatever will bring happiness. Somebody is determined here to be happy, and they don't want anything else. They just want to be happy. They're saying like, I just want to be happy. All I want is happiness. I want to make you happy. I want to be happy. Let's be happy. Can we be happy? You know, that kind of thing. 10 of Cups is nice. 10 of Cups twice. That's wonderful. Let's see. Yeah, we have here a religious factor. So something here also influenced situation about spirituality, and it's connected to family. But also what I'm seeing from these 2 cards is that there's been a belief system somebody had. It could be you, could be them. I feel like maybe both even. There is a belief system that's not even yours necessarily, but it could come from family. Maybe within the family you've observed something like, well, sooner or later it falls apart and it's for the better, right? Or maybe in your family you've noticed something different, like, no, you have to stick through thick and thin, whatever. So something about belief system here, it could be about literally religion, religious backgrounds, but I feel like it's more likely a belief system when it comes to family, maybe even, or belief systems that come from family. It's something that's being transformed, I feel like, right now here too. And what I'm seeing here as well, again, what I'm very drawn to is this 10 of Cups twice. So we got the 10 of Pentacles, we got the 10 of Cups here. And I feel like this is right now at a stage where everyone involved in the situation is choosing to, let's just do whatever that's going to bring happiness. It becomes like, I just want to be happy. I just hear someone is saying like, I just want to be happy, you know, that's all that matters. Doesn't matter what happens, doesn't matter this, doesn't matter that, I just want to be happy. We have here letter, and we have here stork. Both cards represent news, both cards represent communication, and here it looks like there's a very positive communication, very positive news. Alrighty, let me see if there's any other messages here that want to come out with this specific situation. Anything else Scorpios need to know here? Yeah, we have your judgment in the world, so something has run its course, but I feel like it's not an ending, it's more like specific energy, specific cycle, maybe specific way of how things were done, or dynamic or something like that is no more. It's almost like it's finished, it's completed. And I think especially for those of you who resonate with lack of balance, or with some stuff that's just been, I don't know, just didn't make any sense. This is being finished now. It's over. So, okay, what I want to do is in the extended, we're going to take a look at you, at your person. We have, by the way, the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. We're going to look at you, at your person, and we're going to try to see what is exactly, like, you know, what exactly has ended here and what is manifesting to be. Let me see something. What is this heartbreak about? Yeah, King of Cups. There is, I feel like, a person who felt a lot of hurt, but they didn't want to show it. They were scared. I'm hearing somebody is crying, but they don't want anyone to see that. And why are they crying? Because they felt like there was they felt like you were either gonna leave them behind, or something is gonna be over here. And like there is a very big fear. It's almost like, okay, I'm getting somebody had so much fear that something was gonna be over, that they almost, I don't feel like they almost sabotaged it, but with the Queen of Swords to the Six of Pentacles, I feel like you, instead of reacting how you normally would react to a certain situation, which I feel like also was a test for you to transform something in your reality, what you did instead is you went into balancing yourself and almost like putting a different seed and expecting a different fruit. Because you know now something, that it's you who decides when things will begin, when things will start, and how long it will take for something to be completed. You know that renewal in some kind of situation here is possible. It's like not just possible, but it's like it's actually you who controls it. Because again, one cycle here, we had the world here before, one cycle has finished, but new cycle has started. So maybe even you have ended certain cycle, something, because you know that it's time to start a new one. And again, this is not about leaving behind any kind of relationship or person. It's about its energy. It's like you energetically decide that certain dynamic will not be happening again. It's finished. It's over. But it's you. It's you're not scared of that. You know why? Because you're like, because I know that I have completed this and I'll be the one who will start it again. So anyway, this is very mysterious, very interesting reading. We're gonna continue it in the extended. Link to the extended is going to be down below. We're going to take a look what your person thinking, feeling, what you're currently manifesting, what's going on, any kind of advice for you. Thank you guys so much for joining. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. We'll talk soon. Bye.